Hi, you guys. What's up? You're watching Just One Evie's YouTube channel. Thank you for coming back and seeing what I have today for you. Okay, so today's video, of course, is going to be about Poshmark, but it's going to be the mistakes. Oh, the mistakes that I have made on Poshmark, you guys. I am going to let you guys know that I have made some mistakes. And if you want to see what mistakes I've made and know so that you don't make those same mistakes, stay tuned. Okay, so let's jump. Let's just dive right in, okay? So the mistakes I have made. Number one. I don't even know if I should number them. Probably won't remember the numbers. But the first mistake I have made is I've have items listed. People can send you offers. Let's say I have an item. I have that item listed for $25. I know I'm willing to part with that item, for I don't know, a certain amount. So, $25 is listed for. Someone sends me an offer because people can send offers to you on Poshmark. So someone sends me an offer. Let's say that offer is for $20. And instead of taking that offer, what I did was send another offer to them that was $22. Now, I could have accepted that $20 offer, but instead I got no sale for the item because from 25 I could have took that $20 offer, but I sent a $22 offer instead. So for a few dollars, $2, $3, it is not going to really hurt your profit. It shouldn't if you got it for a pretty good deal or pretty good price. That was still I should have took the $20 offer. Of course, this was early on. When I first started, I was still new. I was trying to get my coins, y'all. I was trying to make sure that, I got what I needed because I was just starting off. But as I continued on, I learned I should have took that offer. So, I mean, the item did sell later on, but it took a while for the item to sell. And if I would have taken that offer, what was the $2, $3 going to do for me? Not very much. So, my suggestion to you to not make that same mistake is if someone's sending you an offer and you still make profit even with accepting their offer and it's still pretty good of a profit, then take the offer. Don't haggle over $2 or $3 because what can potentially happen is the person that may have been their cap and may have been what they wanted to do, and they just will ignore or decline, your offer or just won't even send any more offers to you for that item. So if someone sends you an offer and you accept, the payment process goes through. But if you go back with this haggle and back and forth type of thing, then you never know because the person has the right to decline the offer and you may not get a sale. So that's tip number one. Uno. Okay, so the next tip for you guys. So when selling items, you want to make profit, but you don't want to, again, just put, you don't want to put the price, it's the way, how you list. How you list is very important. You do not want to, if you bought an item for $5 and this item, looking at Poshmark and you looked at the comps and see this is, this item has sold before on someone else's closet for $25. This item has sold for $20. You do not want to list it for the exact amount that person received for that item. So you don't want to list it for $25 just because you saw it sold for $25. You want to go a little bit higher. And that gives you some wiggle room because people will send you offers. You will want to send offers to likers. And if you start off with the price that of the item that you start off with the price that you really want to get for the item, then you're probably going to get less. Because if the item sits there and it doesn't sell like, like right away, then you're going to have to figure out, okay, like I don't want to get $20 for it. I want it $25 for it. But if you list it for $30 or $32, then you could have had some wiggle room in order between the 20 and 30 amount that you wanted to get. So listing prices is very important. It's key. You want to look up things that sold for that item. This like the comps, which is basically you're looking on Poshmark, you're looking up this particular item that you are about to list before you list it. You see what it may have sold for. You see what if it's listed as of right now in someone else's closet, how much they're trying to sell it for. You just want to do those comparisons in order to know where you want your price range to be for that item. So you got to do your homework, sis. You got to do your homework, brother. Yes, you still got homework. Even if you out of school, you still got homework to do in this business of Poshmark. Okay. So that was one mistake that I know I did make. I would just went in and I did do some research, but some items I just put a listing or put an amount up and took, amounts that should have been higher. I should have listed the item for higher because once I started sending out my offers to likers, when you send offers to likers, you're not only discounting your item by the 10%, but you're also sending them an offer with a lower discount for shipping. So who's paying for that shipping? You, me. We're paying for that shipping. So, I mean, how much profit can you make off an item if in an item, you're selling it for, this certain amount. Poshmark is going to take that 20% off of that amount. And then you're sending an offer. So that means they're going to get discounted shipping. You want to make sure that you make the best decision for that item. And in order to make sure that you still get profit and you're not cheated and selling less than what the item is exactly worth or less than what you actually bought it for. So that is important. Oh, I'm looking at a list. You guys know if you have started watching my videos, I'm always looking at a list. I have to have something to go by. So, another item, I think this is three. Okay, number 3. So, also what's important is I repeat, do not start buying items to list. Do not let that be your first source because I made that mistake, you guys. I started spending my money buying items to list when I had, a multitude of items right there in my closet that I could have started with listing first. I had a multitude of things in my husband's closet that I could have started listing first. Then I could have made some money off of those items that I listed from his closet, from my closet, from my home, and use that money and put back into the business in order to purchase items to sell on my closet. That is the way I believe you should do. And I have seen a lot of my fellow poshers in YouTube, and I think, some of them said the same thing. And I think it is a good idea to do that because you're trying to put your feet in the water. You're trying to get your feet wet. You're trying to just start off. You start off and you don't want, you want to go all in, but you want to make good decisions. And the best decision, if you can sell something out of your closet, I'm sure you probably have things with tags on them. You probably have items with tags that have never been worn, and even used items. But you take all of those items, clean out your closet, clean out your home, your kids, wherever you can get clothes from. It could be from a neighbor, from a friend. That's what I should have done, is consult my neighbors, consult my friends. Things that they don't need anymore. Things that they want to just get rid of. And I could have sold that on my platform. Now, I did eventually start to go in my closet and go in my husband's closet and pick out those things that I needed to sell, but it wasn't my first step. And that should have been my first step. It should be your first step, you guys. So go through your closet, see what you have in order to list those items. It will save you some money in the long run, and it'll put money in your pocket in order to put more money in your pocket by using that money to purchase other items. And just it's just a circle, recycling and using that money to make more money. So go ahead and do that. Okay. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm sure there's a multitude of things that you can do on there that would be a mistake, such as not sharing enough, not following enough, and which I will talk about that in another video about following. Is it important? Is it important to have followers? Is it important to follow other people? So watch out for that video. I will have one of those coming for you. So please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what things you guys want to see or hear about in my experience dealing with Poshmark, or even a haul that you guys want to see from an online shop that I can shop from. Let me know. Let me know down below, y'all. Let me know. So learn from my mistakes. Don't make the same mistakes that I've made dealing with this Poshmark closet of mine, okay? Save the headaches, okay? Okay, thank you, sis. Thank you, bro, for watching my channel. I appreciate it very much. Just one Ebby. We out.